Hello, my name is Julia, and this is Space Daily News Channel. Less than 6 weeks after operations began, NASA's Perseverance rover successfully dropped its 10th and final test tube onto the surface of Mars. These 10 samples tubes are scheduled to be delivered to Earth on future missions. Throughout its scientific work, the rover collected 2 samples each time from rocks selected by scientists. One sample from each pair collected is now in a region called the Three Forks of the Jezero crater. These samples will serve as a backup set, while the other half of the tubes will remain inside Perseverance, which is to take the samples to the Sample Retrieval Lander as part of campaign to bring the samples back to Earth. Mission scientists believe the igneous and sedimentary rock cores provide an excellent cross-section of the geological processes that took place in Jezero shortly after the greatest formation almost 4 billion years ago. The rover also placed a so-called witness test tube on the surface of Mars, which is used to determine if samples being collected might be contaminated with materials that traveled with the rover from Earth. All of the titanium test tubes are laid out on the surface of Mars in an intricate zigzag pattern, with samples 50 feet apart, so that can be collected safely. In the process of placing the tubes, the team of scientists needed to accurately map the location of each 7-inch tube so that the samples could be found years later, even if they were covered in dust. Perseverance can now embark on its next science campaign, traveling up the river delta. One of the first stops the rover will make during the next science campaign is at a location the science team calls the curvilinear unit. Essentially a Martian sandbar, the unit is made of sediment that will be deposited in a bend in one of Jezero's inflowing river channels. The science team believes the curvilinear unit will be an excellent location to hunt for intriguing outcrops of sandstone and to get a glimpse at the geological processes beyond the walls of Jezero crater. Space Daily News. Like, share, and subscribe.